Okay, it's good like, and I'm replying to some more comments today. Matt James says, you can't extract to the location of the waypoint, but you can extract to the nearest discovered settlement, and the waypoint will show on screen with the distance to the waypoint. Yeah, okay, so like I said, that's not very useful overall. I mean, I want to extract anyway. And it would help, but it wouldn't help a lot, because, I mean, yeah, you can technically travel, like, you know, as a bird in Just Cause, like, quite literally, you can fucking fly with your grappling hook and shit. But that's usually not the most efficient way to get to the destination, as I have learned. It's only really good if you really get in trouble constantly and blow shit up, but in general, it's better to, you know, find a road, get in a car, drive there. And the waypoint is not going to be much help unless it's literally like a GPS. It will tell you how to get through the streets rather than like point you through the jungle, in which case that would be useful. But if it doesn't do that, I mean, I would have to check the map anyway, so ultimately it's pointless. Usually where I want to go on the map, it's usually already marked on the map. That's why I want to go there in the first place. But yeah. I really don't feel like this would have made any difference, basically. The fact that I would have used the waypoint somewhere, like, it would have been literally the same thing. So, no problem here. Okay, Matt James says, the car you dropped in had mounted guns. Why didn't you use them to destroy the vans? So, I looked back to it, and I do think I realized that at that point that yes, that my fastest car does have a mounted gun. I think I realized that in the previous episode. But the problem is, for some reason, I had this idea that normal guns wouldn't do damage to the cars. So this comes back to from the point very early on in the game where you have, even in the fucking tutorial, where you have to blow up like massive like radar things or whatever. SAM sites, there we go. Radar. They're not real radars, they're like anti-aircraft weapons, but the point is you have to blow them up. And I think the first thing I do is try to shoot them and notice that they don't take any damage from my shots, like with like an automatic weapon or with my pistol. And in general, I always resort to grenades or other explosives to break them, as far as I remember. I may have used like a really heavy machine gun or something against them once, and it may have worked, but I don't really remember that particular aspect. But I do remember, okay, pistols and like, you know, Uzis or whatever are not gonna work on those things. So transitively, I think that about everything that is, you know, armored. I think if I'm gonna shoot something that is armored, like a tank or armored vans, as they were in this case, I wouldn't do any damage. That was my thought process. Like, it wouldn't make sense. If there's things that are armored, you expect those armored things to not take damage from the weapons. And the last assumption that I made is that the gun on the car is actually a shitty gun. The way my thought process goes is like, you know, it couldn't possibly be a very good gun, right? It's on a car that's already like super fast. I thought it was just like a little bit of extra thing that you have so you can shoot while you're driving. I never thought like, hey, this weapon at the back of it is equivalent to like, you know, something you can get on helicopters. Which, like, you know, if I was on a helicopter or something, I definitely would have shot them, but I was not on a helicopter. So, yeah. I don't know, the last thing, I guess, was the fact that I was upset that they didn't blow up. To me, that was like a hint, like, you know, like, maybe that's the reason why I had all these assumptions that the gun wouldn't be actually effective, is because I tried to blow them up first. Like, point-blank range with an explosive. Even the fucking statues take half of their health, and these fucking vans took only a third. So I really assumed that there would be just no way I could destroy them without explosives. I could have been wrong. If we were to consider your question a legitimate one, which it might be, I don't know, then I would assume that the weapon was good enough and it could actually kill those vans, but basically that's what I assumed would happen. Okay, so the next comment by Matt James says, landing the plane? That's not the just cause way. Parachute out and watch it crash, D. You just don't get it, Matt James. You have in your fucking whatchamacallit, it's not really a thumbnail, it's like, I know these things have a word name. Channel icon. Okay, there we go. Channel icon. It says fucking aviation, and you used to have aviation in your name, and you can't appreciate the beauty of landing the plane? Come on. You're wrong to your own soul, man. You're wrong to your own soul, is what you are. But seriously, the main reason I go out to actually land planes and stuff is because I don't know, I just feel like that's the kind of thing I do, you know? It sounds like extremely improbable to actually accomplish this task. I'll at least give it a try. That's usually how I play games in general. So, you know, it's like landing the plane in Just Cause. Oh yeah, I'll try it. Doesn't mean I'll keep trying it if it's like really stupid, but you know, I'll give it a shot, at least. Xprenus_678 channel says skin, and he's referring to the skin that I use in my How to Cheat at Osu video, and as you'll see, there is no skin in my description of this video. What the fucking seriously, Google Plus, fuck off. It's still trying to coerce me into getting the damn Google Plus. It's not gonna happen. Forget it. Forget it, man. Those days are over. Okay. And, I do have my skin now publicly available. Previously, I had it somewhere, like in a comment years ago, but obviously I may have changed since then. Whoa! What the shit? Wait a minute. What happened to my message here? Alright, it's probably like some enchant shit. No? What the hell? Okay. KXCDN. Okay, something is weird. Like, my message... Not my message, but my thread of my fucking... Okay. So, in Osu, you can have, like, these things called personal posts. I guess they removed that feature now? What? I mean, okay, there's an Osu supporter. He also has lost that. Yeah, what the fuck? Preview this page in the new forum design. You shouldn't be here! Well, then why is there a button saying, oh, maybe you should go look at this? Motherfucker. This is so fucking ridiculous. I used to have like a whole thing here, and there would be my fucking Osu skin. Ah, fucking Osu, man. It's just like, why? Why? Alright. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Community. Osu community forums. Fucking not help. Where's like I guess help, but no. I'm just gonna have to Google this shit. Why? Osu. What was it called again? Let's check quickly. User page. Disappeared. Okay. Well, that's what you fucking say. But now they're fucking gone. Okay, well, there we go. We're gonna have to... How to make a good Osu user page? Well... Not anymore, motherfucker. What the hell? This is strange. Okay, like... I'm gonna have to go and, like... Ask Peppy. What the fuck, bro? Osu Peppy. Oh my fucking god. Osu game. Yeah, that's probably not right. Let's see. Osu Peppy Twitter. I know I fucking tweeted him once. Yeah, this asshole. Okay. So there we go, 10 minutes ago apparently, one of our moderator accounts was compromised and used to edit some user pages. We're working to restore damages, your accounts are safe. So you're fucking telling me that in the last fucking 10 minutes that I fucking started watching this, fucking started replying to comments 10 minutes ago, some asshole hacked the goddamn fucking OSU website and had every fucking OSU user page compromised. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking actually serious? What the fuck? Anyway, whenever that goes back up, I will either re-add it again, or I will, like, maybe I have like a copy of my user page somewhere in here, let's see. Probably don't, I never really gave a shit about it. I just put random stuff in there. But yeah, it's there. When it returns, it will be in the user page. And it's just so weird. It's just like, what are the fucking odds? Okay, back to Matt James, who says, I don't remember seeing the mission to destroy the satellites in a previous episode. That would be the mission in episode, I believe it was 30? Let me check to be sure. It was episode 30, Gentleman's Club. Now, you may be confused about it because what happened, I'm not 100% sure it was on this episode, but one of the episodes that I released didn't release. It, instead of becoming public, became unlisted for some reason. And basically because of that, the release was delayed by 1 day because I didn't notice, because my Just Cause videos are like miles away from my first page, because I have my Just Cause videos and then I have all of my Bard's Tale videos, which are basically the entire fucking page, and then I have like 10 Replies videos at the top on top of everything else. So just to get those videos I have to go to the second page, and I never like really check that stuff as a result, because I expect that things will work the way they always do, which they never do. Well, that's not true. I mean, this is a pretty rare occasion that something like that happens. But basically, the video was delayed by 1 day. It was because I tried to release it, it didn't release. So it's very possible that due to that reason, this video like got lost in your feed. Like basically, it just didn't show up where it should have, and that's how it is. I have a theory why this may have happened. It's possible that because I put it in a list, for some reason it became, in the list, I mean in the playlist first, it became unlisted then. Yeah, I put it on a playlist and I put it on the channel. Every time I release a video, if it's, you know, one of my Let's Plays that I'm doing right now, I change my main channel video that it's the latest one. I don't want it to be literally the latest one, because sometimes I release like other random videos like these replies to comments that I don't want to feature, because why the fuck would I want to feature this? These are replies to your comments. People don't need to see this stuff. No, don't have to. Moving on, the point is, one of the videos, perhaps that one got lost in the feed due to this potentially, and that's maybe why you missed it. Alternative reason is you just forgot, because I went to the Gentleman's Club twice, and that was the first time I went to it, and I don't know, maybe you just forgot. But that is the video. It's the part 30. I'll put a link into it. Why not? Like, maybe you did miss it. You can just click there and go see for yourself. A good hint about this stuff, by the way, is that all of my highlights, with one exception which I'll speak about in a moment, are sourced in terms of time. So basically, if you see a highlight and then you see another highlight, you can always say, with one exception, that the second highlight happened after the one before it. So you can track down which video it was. If you remember the highlight before and the highlight after, it will be between those two every single time. Except with one exception. That was, I believe, the second set of highlights in episode 11 or something, I don't know. Wherever there was the second set of highlights in that episode. And in that episode I go underground to shut down a a facility, like, you know, with all those stairs into like this thing where you have to put buttons, and then you have to climb out. And the reason I didn't retain the order there is because I made like, I said like, there's no way a helicopter's gonna get in here, even though I hear helicopters. And then when I'm coming outside, a helicopter gets fucking in there. So I thought, I have to fucking put this in a highlight, and I have to order them one after another so that, you know, it makes sense. So in that one single scenario, I switched around the next highlight so that, you know, it loses the linearity in terms of time, but it makes more sense. In pretty much every single other circumstance, you can just look at the highlights and determine which video it was. I'm not 100% sure if I haven't done it any other time, but I don't remember doing it, and I see no reason why I would. That's the trick, to find the video that you may have missed. Also, all of my videos are in playlists. As I have said, like, I add them to playlists, so if you want to find them, you can just go and check my playlists. I usually also, they're available in my channel right under the featured video. There's like a bunch of playlists. I tend to update them eventually to be relevant. You can find that shit there as well. Okay, I guess that answers the question. There was no question, was there? No, there wasn't. You just didn't remember something. Okay.